So Matthew 16:22, then Peter took him and began to rebuke him. So go up to verse 21 real quick.
Okay.
From that time forth began Jesus to show unto his disciples how that he must go unto Jerusalem and suffer many things of the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed, death, and be raised again the third day. There's the death, burial, and resurrection. You would think if Peter's preaching this, he'd say, thank you, that's awesome. Matthew 16:22. Then Peter took him and began to rebuke him, saying, be it far from thee, Lord, this shall not be unto thee.
Wow.
So Jesus says, I'm going to die, be buried, and raise again. So if they knew and were preaching this, you would think he'd say thank you. But instead, Peter took him and rebuked the Lord. Think about that. He rebuked God manifest in the flesh and said, be it far from thee, Lord, this shall not be unto thee. He's calling him a liar. If you look at it.
So wherever the microphone is and where it was, go in between the two and you're perfect. So wherever it was.
So I don't know. Maybe right here.
Okay. Here we go.
Sorry.
Maybe that's why the Catholics like to claim him as their first pope.
Yeah. So 16:23, but he turned and said unto Peter, get thee behind me, Satan. Thou art an offense unto me, for thou savorest not the things that be of God, but those that be of men. And later on, or earlier, Jesus said to the Pharisees who were religious, they said, your traditions of men make the word of God of none effect. So if you have a church that's built on Peter, according to verse number 23, look who says Peter is Satan. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah. So that's so important to understand that Jesus' ministry, let me show you this. When Jesus came preaching this message, and it's right there. You can't miss it. Look what it says in Matthew chapter 4 and verse 23. And Jesus went about all Galilee, teaching in their synagogues and preaching the gospel of the death, burial, and resurrection. Is that what it says?
No, sir.
The gospel of the kingdom. What is the gospel of the kingdom? That if you will accept him as the Messiah, he will sit on the throne as the King of Israel. That's the gospel of the kingdom. That's not our gospel.